Hello folks, we got some big surprising news about the Fate collab with Honkai, and I will be breaking down some important decision making for free-to-play players. First off, the Fate banners will last longer than the normal 3-week duration. Both Saber and Archer are available to pull for at least 18 weeks or until the end of version 3.6. They said it could be longer, but don't get your hopes too high. The other big news is about Archer's Lycone. If you do 200 or more limited pulls, you will get Archer's Lycone for free. This only works for limited pulls, so all the saved up standard tickets will not help. But 200 pulls is a lot, especially for one version cycle, so it's time to break down this info. By looking at the past versions, we get around 100 limited pulls each time. If you happen to be at 0 Jades and tickets right now, then expect to only get halfway to the free Lycone in 3.4. But if you are not a new player, you may have more pulls than expected. Let's see how we can scrounge around for the remaining 100 pulls, which equates to 16,000 Stellar Jades. The biggest hidden source will be from the exchange shop. Besides the 5 pulls at the start of each month, there's the Starlight Exchange that you can use to get some standard Lycones, but most of those Lycones are pretty weak by now with all the power creep. And heard the shop has a good amount of strong 5 and 4-star Lycones, which you can get for free. And if you've been pulling characters regularly as a free-to-play and not spending any Starlight, then you should have about 100 extra pulls already. This equates to needing 2,000 Undying Starlights. If you are still a little short on Stellar Jades after looking through the hidden currencies, then it's time to check the collectible statues and fountains in Penacony and Amphorius. As you solve puzzles, collect birds or insects, and just explore around these two worlds, you collect currencies to upgrade the statue and fountain for bonus Jades. There's also a lot of Jades from completing stuff in the simulated universe. This includes the standard version, Swarm Disaster, Golden Gears, Unknowable Domain, and the Divergent universe. Each mode has its own list of collectibles and achievements to get some extra Stellar Jades, and there's a good amount in each one. And if all of these is not enough to get the 200 pulls in 3.4, then it's time for Plan B. Fight the FOMO. Sure, a free limited 5-star Lycone is nice, but is it worth all the stress or swiping? What does Archer's Lycone even do? If it's not that good, then don't even bother trying to get it, even if it's for free. And since this is his signature Lycone, it will focus a lot on his kit. We can see that he spends 2 skill points every time he uses his skill, so yeah, very SP hungry. And his Lycone also deals with skill points. To activate the main effect, you need 6 or more max skill points. Obviously, the game defaults to 5 max SP, so to go above the limit, you will need Archer on the team or Sparkle. That means to even make use of this 5-star Hunt Lycone, you need specific characters on the team. While Sparkle is a strong support, not everyone has her since she is a limited character. On the other hand, Archer is a free unit that anyone can get. So if you have his Lycone, he can always become the bone of his sword.
I am the bone of my soul. Unlimited blade works.
But will Archer be strong enough to be useful? Dr. Ratio was another free 5-star character, and he's kinda mid at this point in the game. So maybe Archer will be similar in strength and not worth going for his Lycone, especially if he's gonna be super SP hungry and not on par with the other DPS characters. The last big option to weigh on are the banners in 3.4, and whether there's enough there to be worth 200 pulls. The spotlight obviously goes to Finon and Saber. Both looks to be very strong and will be the focus of most players pulling in July. Sparkle is also getting a rerun, and since the Lycone needs her on the team if you aren't using Archer, she might be another target for pulling. And 2 of the buffed characters are also getting banners in the second half. So there's a good amount of things to pull for in 3.4 and not waste the 200 pulls, which wraps back to the primary focus of Plan B. There's lots of strong targets to pull, and we only need 100 pulls ready before 3.4 to get Archer's Lycone. So the most decisive factor is your FOMO. That and the future characters beyond 3.4 that Hoyo has teased and you might want to save for. Dang it, Hoyo is really tossing a wrench in our plans by dangling a free Lycone in our faces. Luckily for me, I always keep a stockpile of safety Jades, especially after hearing about the Fate collab. I was saving for the potential of Rin showing up, but she's not here, so I'm Gucci. And I hope you folks have enough to get what you want as well. or the willpower to fight off the FOMO. Either way, wish you the best of luck in your decisions, and have fun out there, traveler.